today, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today we're going to make a palette today using these 5 Natasha Denona palettes. And I have here with me this new palette here, and I have this little magnet here that picks up, look at that, these little palettes, and we're going to put them in to this palette here. I'm doing this one-handed. Obviously, we're going to do some swatches. Oops. Maybe I should have set this up better. But we're going to build a palette. And I have got a warm tone palette from these Natasha Denona palettes. I've got the Yucca palette. I have got the Golden palette. I've got the Sunrise palette. I have got the Zindo palette. And I've got the I Need a Warm palette. So if you are interested in building a palette with me, then hang right on because we're getting right into it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I know kind of what I want to do. I definitely, well, first of all, I wanted to use my little palettes too, but I don't know how to take the shades out of these. They don't just pop out like they do with these big palettes, so we're not going to be using the little mini palettes. I do know that I want this shade right here, this yellow mustard shade in my palette. Let's put it right there. Definitely want that shade in the palette, and I want to kind of build around that little mustard shade there. And I know I want this orange shade here. That was Citrine from the Yucca palette, and this one is Jasper from the Sunrise palette. So I know I want those two, and I definitely know I want this shade here called Lag from the Golden palette. So I know I want these three shades here, because I made a look using these 3 shades the other day, and I really liked the way it looked. Now, do I want this green? Do I want this green shade? I think I do. I think I do want this green shade called, what's it called? Calathea? What does that say? Calathea, I think I do want that one in my palette as well. Oops. This is a very strong magnet. I tell you what, guys. Let me set this phone down for a second. I'm just picking up mattes right now. So I've got all these colored mattes. I'm thinking, do I want any of these mint shades in my palette? These mint ones here. I'm thinking, do I want this one? This one called Mantra in my palette. I think I might. I'm sorry if I'm holding my palette weird. I'm thinking I might want that one. We're getting a kind of a weird rainbow here. And I might as well pick up Breath too. I'm making this very, very, very matte heavy, definitely. Let's get some more brownish shades. Let's pick up, well, I guess we're picking up you, Ona. We're picking up that one and putting it in the palette from the I Need a Warm palette. Sorry, I have to keep putting, this magnet is so freaking strong. Okay, let's talk about some shimmers here. That one from the Yucca palette that I know that I want is this one. This one called Plantasia. This one right here. It's got some glimmers and shimmers in it. Really nice. Really nice looking one there that we got looking there. And then there was one, was there one in the Sunrise palette that I wanted? I don't know. Let me swatch this one from the Zendo palette real quick on my hand. No, I don't want that one. What about this one here? Actually, I kind of do like Yama. Let's pick Yama up. Oh, that one came down. I do want this multi-chrome here from the I Need a Warm palette. I do want that multi-chrome. Oh, and I do want this little multi-chrome here from the Golden palette. Definitely want that shade. And I want this shade from the Yucca palette. Let go of my shade. And did I want this shade too? Yeah, I want that shade too. Now, do I want either of these shades? Is a question. I got that multi-chrome color in there. Hold on just a second. Okay, for some reason I stopped the video. I took several shades out of the Zendo palette actually. And this is what I've got. I've got 17 pans, so I want one more pan. I'm thinking a mid-tone. Shade. Or maybe, no, maybe I need a light. Maybe I need a light shade. I've got several dark shades. In here. So let's get one lighter shade here. Let's take this one out from here. Yeah. I need a light shade here. Okay, so I've got this palette here. So I'm going to clean it up. Let me clean it up and then I'll show you what it looks like. You guys know what I didn't do? I didn't label the back of these with what color and what palette they came from. I was just so excited to do this. That I didn't label them. But I've got my palette here, and I know a lot of you probably think this is ugly as sin, but it's my palette. It's mine. And yeah, so we've got this palette, and I'm going to take it back to my desk. I'm going to take it back to my desk, and we are going to swatch it. We're going to swatch it, and then we're going to make a look with it. So let's go back to my desk, and let's do that, okay? Let's do that.